Okay, guys. May I request you to write, or shall we start the next point? Someone please reply orally. Then I will decide. Do you want me to make you write the 4 steps of zones of pollution, or do you want me to continue the next point? I'm listening. अरे बाबा नु तुम्ही अटेंड तरी करता का? फक्त कनेक्ट करून सोडता. एक छोटासा प्रश्न विचारला तरी उत्तर नाही देत. करतात का तुम्ही अटेंड? Please speak out. Okay, I will start the next point if nobody is talking, or should I start dictation? If I ask to write, then you may say that you don't know, madam, please. At least this you say. Please, 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 please. Shall we start next point? कशाला तरी हो म्हणा. आकाश नवले. आकाश नवले. सगळे अटेंडन्स लावायला आलेले आहेत का? प्रणाली माने. प्रणाली माने. Shital Tate.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know what we should go do. Whether I should dictate the point what I have. Let us write. Okay, good. Someone, Aditya Mahajan is asking to give us a writing. Okay, write down. Zones of pollution in the stream. Write down. You might have written this slide. Okay. So write down the first point, zone of degradation. Write down zone of degradation. This zone is just situated just below the outfall sewer. This zone is situated just below the outfall sewer. Full stop. In this zone, the water is dark and turbid in color. In this zone, water is dark and turbid in color. The sludge deposition performs in this zone. The sludge deposition at the bottom. The sludge deposition at the bottom performs in this zone. Full stop. The DO level is reduced. The DO level is reduced up to the 40% of saturation value. The DO level is reduced up to the 40%. Up to the 40% of ऑडिबल आहे का सगळ्यांना व्यवस्थित?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Up to the 40% of saturation value. Up to the 40% of saturation value. There is an increase in carbon dioxide content. There is an increase in carbon dioxide content. Full stop. The reaeration is much slower than the deoxygenation. The reaeration is much slower than the deoxygenation. Full stop. The decomposition of solid matter takes place in this zone. The decomposition of solid matter takes place in this zone and anaerobic decomposition prevails. Full stop. Then next one, zones of active decomposition. Second one, write down zones of active decomposition. Zones of active decomposition. Okay, in this zone, sorry, this zone is just after the degradation zone. This zone is just after the degradation zone, and and darker than the previous zone. Darker than the previous zone. देवमारे नंदिता. देवमारे नंदिता. Mute yourself. Okay. This zone is just after the degradation zone and marked by heavy pollution. Marked by heavy pollution. Water in this zone becomes grayish and darker than the previous zone. Water in this zone becomes grayish and darker than the previous zone. Darker than the previous zone. The dissolved oxygen concentration in this zone, or you can say DO concentration in this zone, the DO concentration in this zone falls down to zero. Falls down to zero. Falls down to zero. Fish life is absent in this zone. Fish life is absent in this zone. Or you can say any aquatic life is absent in this zone. Active anaerobic decomposition takes place. Active anaerobic decomposition takes place. Active anaerobic decomposition takes place with the evolution of CH4. With the evolution of CH4, CO2, H2S, H2S, and N2. N2. At full stop. At the end of this zone, re-aeration rises. At the end of this zone, re-aeration rises and DO level rises to its original level. At the end of this zone, re-aeration rises and DO level rises to its original level, that is 40%, to its original level, that is 40%. Okay. Then next, third one, write down please. Third point, that is zone of recovery. Zone of recovery. Okay, write down zone of recovery. In this zone, the process of recovery starts. The process of recovery starts from its degraded condition. From its degraded condition to its former condition. In this zone, the process of recovery starts from its degraded condition to its former condition. Full stop. The stabilization of organic matter takes place. The stabilization of organic matter takes place in this zone. In this zone. Full stop. Due to this, most of the stabilized organic matter settles as sludge. Settles as sludge. Comma. BOD starts falling down. BOD starts falling down. BOD starts falling down. And DO content rises above the 40% value. And DO content rises above the 40% value. Full stop. Mineralization is active. Mineralization is active with the resulting formation of products like nitrates, sulfates, carbonates, etc. Okay. Now write down the last one is the clear water zone. Clear water zone, the natural condition of stream is restored. The natural condition of stream is restored with the result, the natural clear water zone, write down fourth one, clear water zone. The natural condition of stream is restored with the result that, write down in a next line, first point, or in a bullet form you can write down, water becomes clearer, first point, water becomes clearer and attractive in appearance. Water becomes clearer and attractive in appearance. Second one, DO rises to the saturation level. DO rises to the saturation level. DO rises to the saturation level and is much higher than BOD, and is much higher than BOD. Third point, oxygen balance is attained. Oxygen balance is attained. Okay. Thus, recovery is said to be complete in this zone. Thus, recovery is said to be complete in this zone, though some pathogenic organisms present in this zone. Though some pathogenic organisms present in this zone. Okay, I think we are about to end the once again the time. So I will stop here and I will start taking the attendance now. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I will take the attendance. तो म्हणून म्हटलं झाले काय मला वाटलं काहीतरी समथिंग डिफरंट आहे की ते एवढं लाईट वेट आहे. एवढी लाईट वेट कशी काय पण ती तिकडं कॉन्क्रीट रोडवर चांगलं चालत असं. नवीन घेतली का तुम्ही? होय गे टायरचा प्रॉब्लेमच येतोय. आमच्या पोरांच्या सायकलला पण बघतोय. आमच्या ओमची तर किती 15,000ची सायकल आहे पण ते सारखं पंक्चर जाड आहे त्याचं टायर पण जाड आहे तरी पण पंक्चर होते. बहुतेक आपल्या रोडचाच प्रॉब्लेम असेल. होय गे मग वजन होत असणार आहे ते. Hello guys, your attendance is taken from division A 19, 36, 55, 57, 14, 32, 60, 65, 68, 31, 4, 17, 18, 2, 20, 24, 25, 29, 34, 35, 37, 38, 44, 45, 51, 58, and 64 are present. Okay. From division B 40, 53, 2, 11, 23, 24, 25, 29, 44, 48, 13, 28, 3, 10, 8, 63, 51, 56, 7, 12, 18 are present. Thank you. A19, A57, B27, A1 taken now. Okay, hope I have taken attendance of you all. Shall I close now? Shall I close the meeting? Yeah, thank you, Aditya.